Hello, Jason from Being a Being here. Welcome to another installment of Being a Being. Today we're going to talk about something I'm really excited to talk about. I love taking abstract concepts and trying to frame them in a way that we can use to help out in our lives with other things we can't control. Just kind of taking these abstract ideas and putting them into the form of a tool and teaching you how to use that tool. I hope you'll find some value in it. I've personally found a lot of value in this concept I'm about to talk about, and it's part of what's given me the courage to go on, put myself out here like this, and do these kind of conversations. So, if you like what you're seeing, or you have questions or concerns, just leave comments after the video, and I will read them, and I will answer them the best I can. If you want to see another video on it, let me know. I'll do my best to do that too. But that being said, let's get into what we're going to talk about today, and that's using energy as a tool, okay? And more specifically, using ourselves and the energy we have as a tool. So, this idea came to me one night when I was looking up at the sky, right before I walked in the house after a night of work, and I could see stars from, horizon to horizon. It was a really beautiful, perfectly clear night, and just, I don't know, for me, has the capability of just getting my mind going and thinking about things. And I started thinking, stars are made up of atoms. We're made up of atoms. And from what science tells us, we're made up of the same atoms that the stars are made up of. And we're the result of this uncontrollable chaos and violence that existed before we came to be, in the form of stars exploding, gases coming together, and forming solids. They collided, they exploded, and just this big repeat of chaos and mayhem. And the earth and the life on it is the result of these things slowing down and a sort of entropy slowdown as well. So thinking about it like that, it really means that we have the atoms that the stars are made up of in us. So we're literally stardust. We're energy and stardust combined. We're the kinetic energy of that slowdown with the atoms that made up the series to begin with. And there's a law in physics, the conservation of energy. It states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only change form. So we're examples of that. Okay, we're not extra energy in the universe. We're not less energy in the universe. We're a different form of part of that energy. Each one of us is a piece of that total chaotic energy that was spiraling out of control and colliding and settling, and this is the form it took. But even this piece of the form, I believe that you can learn to harness that energy and control it. We can access that energy if we teach ourselves how to rethink about it, and therefore we can change the form. It's physics. It's been proven countless times that energy can't be added, can't be taken away. It can only change form. So you really just need to believe in yourself, and just let yourself think for a little bit of the possibility of controlling a part of that energy that's, made up of the same things in the stars in the sky. Pretty freaking cool to think that, we can control energy on that level. The point is, energy is a tool. In the right hand, it can recreate life and experience. So we're actually harnessing the energy of creation. But it also has a flip side to it. Your energy can control and consume you, and it becomes an energy of destruction. So we know that we're literally made up of energy now. It's going to be there, and it can't be destroyed. Yes, we can die, but that energy is still going to be there, and it's going to take the form of nutrients in the earth and yield positive growth to yet another form of life. But while we're here, we can control it. Just think of it in terms of positive energy and negative energy. Okay, You can focus your positive energy and change your life and create your goals, or you can use that as negative energy and it can consume you, drag you down, and control you. That's how negative energy works. It controls the host versus the host controlling it. So when you allow your energy to become negative, it controls you. But when you start taking control of that energy and focusing it in a positive way, that's when you gain the control. You just need to learn to use it like adding gasoline to a fire. So when you see that negative energy coming out of you and just starting to bring you down and destroy things, you need to grab a hold of that energy and just flip it. Just ignite yourself with that passion that you didn't know you had. So I have a challenge out there for anybody watching this. I challenge you to find your energy and take control of it. You can't get more or less, but there's those balances of negative and positive. You can transform them. You just got to know that they're there. That's the first part. Teach your mind that you have access to that energy because you do, and then transform it and learn to use it like the amazing tool that it is. So here's the steps I take. Again, I'm going to reiterate just so that I hope that an understanding can be made from what I'm saying a little better and a little more clear. Admit that you're flowing with energy. It doesn't matter what your current mood is. Regardless of the mood you're in, you have that energy in you. It's just what form it's in. Know that it's always going to be there and will always exist. Once you get to that point, stop thinking about it and feel it. Feel that energy in you. Okay, once you feel it, once you start to become more aware of it, you can kind of get a gauge for if it's negative or positive. If it's negative and it's dragging you down, just don't deny it. Don't try to hide from it. Admit it to yourself. You can't change a situation that you're in until you recognize it. And then as it starts to pull you down, once you've recognized it, realize that you can change the effect the energy has on you. Use the pain and the negativity to think about what's really going to come out of it, which is a downward spiral and more negativity, because the more that energy shifts from positive to negative, the more it starts to control you versus you controlling it. So if you can learn to recognize it, feel it, focus it, it's just going to continue to grow up, and you're going to be that much more full of positive energy. The secret is really just recognizing the negativity it's causing you and using that to no longer feel that way. So I know I've talked about a lot in a short time. Really just want to hit home the point that we're stardust, therefore we contain energy. We can stop thinking about it and start feeling it. We know that physics tells us that energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. So what we do with that energy is our choice. We have it. It's going to always be there. We can choose to make it positive or negative. We're in control. Once you recognize it, we are in control. You can use positive energy and change your life. You can use negative energy and let it control you and let it destroy your life. But you are capable as a being of harnessing this and making it positive. So I wish you luck. I really hope you enjoyed this concept. If you want to talk about it more, let me know. If you like my stuff and want to see more videos, click like, subscribe, and until next time, I hope you have a great day, and thanks for being awesome beings.